Massive middle win, the king of champions. The last one's done in his Cuban. He does the job that he needs to do and get that fight on the exit. Absolutely brilliant.
We just witnessed the greatest moment in WoW's history as an esport. It was absolutely incredible.
Overcome the biggest team to win the Intel Extreme Masters.
Indeed, what can we expect from this particular encounter as we kick off on the Zelnaga Caverns with the one and only MOONGLaDE in the purple trunks playing Zerg right here at the southwest of the map versus WeLoner in the red trunks playing Terran.
Okay, and this is of course the IEM Grand Finals, and they are playing for a chance to go to CBIT IEM in Germany, and the grand prize is not only accommodations and flights covered, they also get $1,000 worth of allowance. And there's a lagger! Alright, anyway,
Welcome to battle!
So on Zelnaga Caverns, it's a really it's one of the most even maps there is right now. As you know, map pool is not really good on Blizzard, and they are trying to change it, and there is a problem. Also,
yes.
What race do you play, TV?
Well, that really depends on the definition of play, because a lot of people say, oh, what race do you play, TotalBiscuit? Well, it's more of a case of, what race do I cause unmitigated disasters with, TotalBiscuit? Because it really doesn't matter. I'm not very good at any of them. I've gone back to Terran, and I've only just remembered what the hotkey is for SCV. So when it comes to tactics and strategy, probably best not to ask me in that regard, which is why we have the wonderful Kelly as our analyst today, and I'll be doing the play-by-play.
Okay, as you can see, Loner has gone for a really conventional supply depot. He's going to go for a barracks built right at the front of the ramp, so we probably would see a double Rex or a Rex and a factory. So we just have to see how early he builds his gas, but at this moment, he doesn't seem to be building gas because he's queuing up his SCV, so I think he's kind of going for double Rex. He's bringing his second SCV out right now, so he's gonna go for a 2 Rex opening, and Glade has decided to fast expand, so he kind of needs to put a spine crawler out really early, or he has to have speedlings early to defend the early marine aggression.
There's no question about that. The early hatchery going down for MOONGLaDE is certainly a risky move considering the double barracks approach. MOONGLaDE's about to scout it. There you go, straight through the middle there. Of course, that is not a complete block. Doesn't need to be as of yet. You can easily dump a supply depot down there. But right now, MOONGLaDE is on a little bit of a limited amount of time. He's going to have to do something to counter that aggression, which will be coming very quickly.
Well, he's gonna get his pool really soon, and he hasn't gone for any gas, so I think he's kind of going for a Zergling all-in, and he's gonna have to use Minecrawler since he doesn't have Speedling. He has a drone patrolling over here to make sure there isn't any bunkers gonna be built here, and he spots the SCV on, what, the Artosis hallway? The hallway of Artosis. He brought 2 drones out though, so he definitely wants to prevent any bunker from going out, as, you know, Marines are gonna come in really quickly.
Well, it's going down, though, unfortunately, for Loner. The question is, will MOONGLaDE be able to deal with it? SCV already on half health and falling. Here comes the Marine firepower from the back, though. Drones driven away. Wow, that is a massive drone pull right there for MOONGLaDE off of his line. Massive economic damage done there simply from pulling all of them off, but he doesn't have a choice. He knows it. He's got to repulse it, and he does it successfully.
Alright, well, he has to prevent his bunker from going out for sure, otherwise he'll be contained really early in game. He's actually gonna use his drones to take down any Marines and SCV there. It's over there, and he does take down 2 Marines and 1 SCV. Great pull there by MOONGLaDE. You can see he's really experienced, because this is super common in Korean ladder. Every single Korean player does that if they see a fast expand Zerg player.
Yeah, and do you know what? That was absolutely fantastic micromanagement right there by MOONGLaDE. Perfect placement. Barely lost anything and then went right back to mining with that. So the actual economic damage done to MOONGLaDE there was bare minimum. And now he's already rolling out with 12 Zerglings, so he is right back on the ball. Aggression coming in right there for the group of Marines, holding the Zelnaga Watchtower as much as they can. Bear in mind, though, without the Speedling upgrade, he's going to have a little bit of difficulty engaging.
Yeah, but now he's gonna go for a gas. He's gonna have 1 gas, so I guess he's gonna go only for Speedling opening. Not really sure if I would advise on that, because he needs to get Baneling really fast, and if he works on only 1 extractor, well, he's gonna have difficulty dealing with mass Marines that are streaming in right now. As you can see, he has 2 more Rex going up, and he also has a command center coming up. So I guess Loner wants to go for like a mid-late game push with a couple of Halions opening or Taurs, and you can see, you know, Glade is just droning up. You can see on the production tab.
Yep, has to get his production rolling, has to grab the economic advantage, which of course Loner is trying to get back and is doing a pretty good job of doing so with that early expansion. He feels he's pretty safe, and I would think he is as well, honestly. Baneling Nest being thrown down right here for MOONGLaDE, but again, doesn't have the speedling upgrade, which means no harassment into that mineral line of the natural expansion of Loner. He's going to feel pretty safe about putting stuff down right there, and sacrifices an Overlord in the process, gunned down with great vengeance and furious anger by Loner.
Yeah, well, at least he knows now that he knows now that Loner is going for expansion, so he's just gonna drone up and feel really safe. Probably make a couple of banelings just to defend, but not gonna attack yet. I guess the most common strat we will see on this map against Zerg players will be Muta Baneling. It's the first map. He wouldn't want to pull anything fancy. What do you think? Well, what do you hope to see? What do you actually hope to see?
Well, I would hope to see lots of very big stompy units, because that's extremely entertaining. But yeah, you're probably right there, honestly. Mutaliska, great idea. But bear in mind, he does have a large number of Marines, so he's going to have to be flying right into the hail of lead. We've got Banelings on the way out. Here's the metabolic boost going up, and aggression on the way over the Zelnarget caverns right here by Loner. He's sitting on 22 Marines now. No upgrades for any of them. No +1, no shield, and, of course, no Stimpack as of yet. But contact will be made very rapidly.
Well, here comes the scan though, so he's definitely going for the push. Here you see, why don't you tell us what's happening?
Right, all the way in, splattered, Banelings from the side, not massively effective, but looking to get us around. He's on the creep, which is very good, but it's not enough, unfortunately. Spycore taking more damage, more Banelings coming in. Oh, yes, nicely done, and great defense there by MOONGLaDE, annihilates that force, even managed to keep the Spine Crawler alive.
Yeah, you can see 28 Speedlings, speed is almost up, and 28 Zerglings are actually in production right now, so he's going to be able to defend himself if Loner actually tries to go in for another push, but I don't think he actually has the economy to, and I think Glade is going to go for the counter-attack this time because he lost so many Marines. He almost, like, took all of the Marines he had to go in, and you can see...
Pretty much, yeah. He pretty much did. There's no question about that. And those shields and the Stimpack are not going to be available in time. That bunker could be problematic, but bear in mind, of course, it is static. There's no question the Speedling could very easily avoid it. Massive Baneling Morph in the middle of the map right here for MOONGLaDE. That's 11 on the way up. 27 Zerglings on the field. SCV going to get munched. Oh dear, the humanity of it all. And here comes the swarm all the way across the map. And those bunkers being thrown down for defensive purposes, but still, that mineral line is not completely covered. And here we go, straight into the line of Marines. Oh, they're not going to last very long at all. Baneling brutality around the side. Oh, that is messy. No question about it, running all the way in there. GG, ladies and gentlemen.
Great
there
game.
you go, MOONGLaDE. Fantastic. GG, press that button. Oh, yes. You know it, folks. You know it.
One new to MOONGLaDE there from SEA. It's really exciting. A lot of SEA people are actually watching this because he's our hope and he's in Korea, and you can see he was playing so well. I think Loner kind of underestimated MOONGLaDE. That's what I feel. What do you think the next map would be?
I would not disagree.
He would definitely pick something really bad like Jungle Basin or Lost Temple that's really stacked against Zerg players.
I'm just going to point out just how amazingly efficient MOONGLaDE actually was with the defense there. Bear in mind that he was going up against a two-barracks approach. He fast expanded, which meant, of course, that he was vulnerable from the very start, didn't have the speedling upgrade available, but the defense with the drones was absolutely impeccable. That is some of the finest drone defense I have ever seen in any game. MOONGLaDE dealt with it like a boss, dealt with the bunker, and then, of course, the impetuous attack from Loner, very soundly defeated, and then straight in with a counter attack, going for the jugular and ripped it all the way out.
Well, I think Loner kind of didn't expect like his first Marine push would be that much damage because Glade immediately came for a counter attack. The thing is, Glade drone up after he saw that Loner was building that fast expansion, so it was kind of like Loner did too much invested too much in the first push, I think, by bringing that much Marines and not really leaving enough in his base to defend.
Yeah, no question. He felt that he was safe to go for a fast expansion because of, the Zerg players going for fast expansion. He's going to have to work on drones. He's going to have to get some spine crawlers up because he knows there's 2-racks play going in, and he's thinking, oh, well, right, I'm safe to fast expand. Turns out not so much because, of course, the Zerg player able to turn it around very rapidly and then all the way in there with the Speedlings and the Banelings very rapidly. That game only went on for 10 minutes. So, yeah, there you go. Loner caught off guard completely, and he's going to have to adjust his strategy significantly now as MOONGLaDE takes one in his best-of-5 series.